Good morning. This is cause number 2020-59293 in the interest of Malaya Jane Thompson. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Did you answer? I didn't hear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child. You can put your hand down.
Tamara Blake, mother.
All right. For the state,
Kavita Sharma for the state, Your Honor.
court will note that the non-custodial parent is Cordarian Bryce Thompson. Mr. Thompson was personally served on July 1st, 2021 at 10:37 a.m. at 900 Industrial Drive, TDC, Anderson, Rusk County, Texas. He's not filed an answer. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma?
That is correct, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
Yes, Judge. Miss Judge, I'd like to call Miss Tamara Blake.
All right.
Miss Blake, how many children are we here for today?
One.
And how old is your child?
Turned 3 yesterday.
Okay. And so she had a birthday party. Was the father of the child present at the birthday party?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Since the child has been born, has he provided any direct financial support for the child?
No, ma'am, he hasn't.
Why not?
He chooses not to.
Okay. And was he incarcerated?
Yes, ma'am. He's been in jail for the past 2 years and a half.
And when was he released?
July 14th.
July 14th. And since July 14th, do you know if he's been working?
I do believe he is working. I just don't know where.
Okay. Do you know if he lives in Harris County?
No, ma'am, I'm not sure.
Okay. And why was he in jail? Was it
Um,
for a crime against you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And is he currently on probation for that offense against you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Based on the fact that he committed a crime against you, are you asking the court to allow you to be sole managing conservator of the child?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Do you believe that he should have visitation with the child?
Yes, ma'am.
And would you like those visits supervised?
Yes, ma'am.
Who would do the supervision of the child with the father?
My mother, Cynthia Blake.
And where would those periods of supervision take place?
At our residence.
And so the other parent knows where you live?
Yes, because I'm staying at my grandma's right now, and he knows where she lives.
And if you were to move, would you want him to know where you live?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Are you, how is the child covered under health insurance?
She's on Medicaid.
Okay. Are you asking the court to order that Mr. Thompson pay child support at $192 based on minimum wage?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking that the court order Mr. Thompson to reimburse for the medical insurance at $45 a month beginning November 1 and monthly thereafter?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to order back support from the time he was released from jail, July 14th, 2021, to today's date?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that amount $768?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court order Mr. Thompson to pay the back support at $54 a month?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you asking the court to grant those periods, 12 periods of supervised possession with your mom being the one to supervise those visits?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court if you move, to keep your address confidential because it could cause harm to you or your child if that address information is disclosed?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to grant to bill court costs against Mr. Thompson?
Yes, ma'am.
And again, just to backtrack, you're asking the court to order you sole managing conservator, giving the other parent possessory conservatorship based on the history of domestic violence between the two of you.
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign that order today?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything else that you need to say to the judge?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and are you asking the judge to grant the order as submitted?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Judge, I pass this witness.
All right, the court approved the order submitted. Thank you.